Hey, I'm just gonna put my. I always say, for some reason, I always say email, but for another reason, I also always want to say Gmail. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. We're gonna make some wings today. I'm gonna tell you a story.
You just hurry up and make them. I'm really hungry. I wouldn't eat chips today. It's mine.
See, always getting in the way of living my best fucking life, guys. He's always trying to get in the middle. How about you come say hello?
But is this mine?
Yeah, I got that for you. How about you come say hello? No. Come on.
No,
come on.
No.
Give me a hug first. Give me a hug first. Give me a hug first. Give me a hug first.
Stop. Just let me get back to my
kids. Vete. So no, you see, no, we're not gonna do that. We're having a nice time. We're not gonna do that. So I'm out of breath. I feel so out of breath. Girl, do it. Order the wings, bitch. Order the wings. Yeah. So what happened was last week, remember how I told you guys I did that Walmart order? And yes, I learned my lesson. I will no longer be fucking purchasing from Walmart. I'm just not doing it. That's it. Like officially, I learned my lesson. You know how much money I lost last week in groceries? Because I'm not even going to get into what happened. It was just, I think I said it in a live or like a video. I think you guys know already. I'm not even going to go about it again. I'm just saying that like I lost a lot of money, okay, in meat and seafood because I just did not feel comfortable. I didn't. Everything was like dripping. You know how like when you go pick something up, it's like, and it's like watery. You can't put that in the freezer. I don't feel comfortable. Yeah, guys, go because we're going to do right. I think we're going to, didn't we say Sunday we're going to try to do it right from the channel? We're going to try to do that on Sunday, right? So, yeah, so guys, make sure you go. That's right. Make sure you go follow, subscribe, because I'm pretty sure we're going to start streaming from that channel because why not? Hello? We got to start streaming from that channel. That's what we're doing. That's where the show is at on Sunday. So anyway, long story short, I threw out a lot of meat. There was like a big bag of meat. It broke my fucking heart and soul to do it. But that's what I had to do. I threw out a lot of meat. So anyways, when my nephew was here over the weekend, I went and I was like, let me go get some meat. Let me go do this, whatever. So I got wings. I made wings last night because yesterday was my last day because this week I'm doing no sugar, no carbs. It's killing me, even though I feel like I'm going to do it. I'm surviving. Even though it's killing me a little bit, I feel good. I feel good so far. I feel good so far. All right. So I said yesterday I made wings and I had it with a little bit of white rice, with some broccoli, whatever, nice time, whatever. Micah, I made him a whole separate meal, but he didn't like the meal, right? So he was like, oh, let me just try these wings. And I said, you know what? I said, yeah, absolutely. I said, try the wings. I said, they're fabulous. I said, I made them real simple. I said, I didn't do anything fancy or whatever. I said, so I feel like you'll like them. Go try it. I only had like, I think maybe like 3 or 4 pieces of the wings. He had the whole other fucking wings. He ate the whole damn thing. Before the night was out, they were all gone. But I was like, yes, yes. Like, I was like, I made something and my son ate it. Like, I was like, yes, mom win, So this morning he requested, last night he said, can you make the wings again tomorrow? And I said, oh, I was like, you like the wings? And he was like, yeah. And I said, okay. Here's the question. Should I do them in the air fryer? I think I'm going to do them in the air fryer. I'm going to do them in the air fryer. So you guys are going to come with me over here.
You do how you did it.
I'm going to make them in the air fryer. That's how I made them.
Okay.
Yes. You see how he's trying to be on top of it too. Don't make me laugh. But hold on, because I have to take this out. because I cleaned it last night. So I just got to empty the water out because I cleaned it. Yeah, because I made like, you should have seen me. I made 2 whole separate meals yesterday, you know? And then when he was like, no, I don't really like these hot dogs or whatever. But if I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to tell you guys something funny in a minute. I'm going to tell you something. Hold on. All right, so we're good. So I'm going to make the regular ones like I made them yesterday, right? And then when I take out my separate one, hold on, I'll clean you guys up in just 1 second. All right, I'm going to get the wings really quick, guys. It's just because I have, hey, Divinity, I have I have a pimple here somewhere. I can't put you guys on top of the air fryer like I normally would when I'm recording, when I'm cooking, because I'm going to be using the air fryer. So don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You always doing a TikTok. You guys ever seen that? You guys seen that TikTok when he's like, you know, can you ask me a fashion question? I'm good. How are you? I guess. I mean, I could try to answer. I could try. All right, guys. So this is what the wings look like. Okay. I did sazon, a little bit of olive oil so that everything kind of stick together. And then I did some of that Montreal kind of like chicken seasoning type of thing. So that's what I put. Sprayed the air fryer with some olive oil. I'm going to throw them in there for about 30 minutes. And then I'll get started on the other stuff that I'm going to make. All right. So hold on. He said, you always doing a TikTok. She said, so what? Don't do that. She said, I can do what I want. I pay my bills. My bills is paid. She said, don't do that. Don't do that. Actually, we do 35 minutes. Okay. Can you please show us how you tie shirt or sweater around waist style technique? Now, why would I do that? I'm confused. Why would I do that? Why would I take such a silly request like that? That's pretty simple. I'm going to tell you how you do it. You take the sweater, you take the shirt, and you tie it around your waist. There you go. There you go. Anywho, moving on. Because I'm cooking, so I'm not really doing fashion. We're cooking. We're making the garlic Parmesan wings, so I'm not going to get distracted from my food. I get very nasty if I get distracted from my food. We just ain't doing it. Anywho, all right, so moving on. So Micah ate the whole damn thing. Micah ate the whole damn thing yesterday, guys. Like, literally, he was like, oh, these are good. And I was like, ooh. I was like, I finally got you to, I was like, you finally, you know what I'm saying? So I was ecstatic. So I'm making him the wings. But here's the thing. He said that these fries, he didn't like them too much. He said normally he loves Nathan's fries, right? Normally he loves Nathan's fries, but he said that they tasted weird to him. So we're going to toss these out, and I'm going to make him some homemade fries. I think he heard me. You said that they tasted weird, and so I threw them out.
I said they were hot dogs. Fries. Fries are good.
Oh, I just threw them away.
I don't want it.
No, I'm gonna make you.
I don't want it.
I'm making fries.
I don't want it.
I'm making fries. Caramba. I told you he heard me, right? I told you he heard me. Oh, okay. So, guys, you guys know I'm doing no sugar, no carbs this week, right? I don't know why I chose to do that. Oh, I know why. I remember why I did it. And you'll be proud of me. And you'll be proud of me. Because I remember why I chose to do it. Because when I was sitting there on Sunday and I was doing like, because remember when we had the live and we were talking about what we wanted to kind of change up or like something we wanted to do over the next 6 months. And I had said that every week I want to do like a different health challenge, right? Like a different type of health or like wealth challenge. And so I've been doing like the no soda pretty decent, okay? Having it here or there, nothing crazy, right? I think you guys know that's one of the things I've been wanting to like not do, right? Like the no soda. I felt like I let it slip a little too much last week, especially like during the week of my birthday or whatever, that I didn't like it, right? So I said to myself, well, how are you going to make up for that, Melissa? And I said, oh shit. I said, you should probably do like a no sugar, no carb week. I said, that way you can make up for that little tiny sliver of guilt that you feel for the fucking like couple sips of soda that you had last week. But the point is this, because I'm going to keep fucking challenging myself. That's why. That's the fucking point. So I said, fuck it. I did a whole meal plan around the no sugar, no carbs. So this morning when I woke up, let me tell you something, that shit was hard. Because I was, a bitch was hungry. A bitch was hungry. And I said, what am I going to do? But I had in my mind, my meal plan, I said, okay, do this, do that. But then I kept trying to think that I was going to grab for the crackers. And then I was like, you can't. I said, you can't do the crackers. You can't do the bread. You can't do the rice. You can't do the pasta this week. I said, you can't do none of that. You can't do nothing. I said, you can't do nothing, right? So I made my eggs. I made a little bit of bacon and stuff like that. So I was fine, Then I said, I'm going to make the wings. I'm going to do that. I said, I'm going to make Micah fries. I said, what am I going to have for like the side? I said, I'm not doing groceries until tomorrow. So what am I going to do? So the Chipotle around here finally opened up around me. So I went over there. Now, mind you, I looked at the girl. She was like, what do you want? And I said, let me get a veggie bowl, right? So she goes, a bowl? And I said, yeah. She was like, what kind of rice you want? And I looked at her and I said, no rice. And she was like, you're not going to get rice or whatever? Like as a bait. And I was like, no. And then I was like, let's just move on. So basically I got like beans and like a bunch of veggies to eat on the side of my garlic Parmesan wings because I think my lettuce went bad. So in case it did, I got to back up. And these fries, I'm going to make Micah homemade. No big deal. He's going to love them. I know he will. I know he likes, his little frozen items as a preteen, but fresh is always better. So, and before I left, she was like, you're not going to get the chips? And I said, no. She's like, oh, so they're like looking at me like, oh my God, this lady's about to eat this like really bland like meal. Like there's literally only like vegetables in this thing. But they didn't know what I was going to be doing over here, making the garlic Parmesan wings. They don't know. But I do have corn and then I have asparagus. But I don't think I'm going to have that. I don't think I'm going to make that because I got that stuff from Chipotle to put over the salad in case it's not bad. So that's what I'm going to do with the garlic Parmesan wings. And we're going to keep it simple. And then I think either later on today, I'm going to make more of the matcha balls because I haven't had coffee, believe it or not. Because no sugar, no carbs. I was like, fucking A, I'm not going to have coffee this week. But one day at a time, guys. One day at a time. I'm only worried about today right now. For real. I'm only worried about today right now. And I made a prediction that doing this week with the no carbs, no sugar, I made a prediction that I'm going to do, I think probably maybe I'll be able to drop 5 to 6 pounds. I said it here first. You heard me say it. From today to Sunday, because I'm doing it Sunday. I normally break it on Fridays, and then Saturday and Sunday I'll say fuck it and eat rice and pasta, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it the whole 7 days I'm going to do it. The whole 7 days I'm going to do it. And we'll see. All right, guys. So I took a red potato for Micah's fries. I'm basically going to make him homemade fries. I feel kind of bad now that I threw out the other fries because he said that it wasn't the fries, it was the hot dog. But I thought he told me the whole meal because he didn't eat the thing. He didn't eat the meal. My bad. Fresh is better anyway. Fresh is better. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to make them thin. Kind of like wedges, you know, kind of like steak fries a little bit. So I'll make them somewhat thick because I want them to cook thoroughly, but not thick or thin enough that they don't cook, if that makes sense. He'll like them. I know he will. Yeah, and that's what I thought, Brie. Like I didn't get a bit like a regular potato because this is the only one that I had that is big. But I love me red potatoes, man. They just are so good. They really are. So I'm making them like this size, guys. You know, kind of like a little bit like wedges, but nothing too crazy, nothing big, nothing, you know. And this way I can control the salt that goes on it as well because he likes a lot of salt. He gets very crazy with his salt. And I'm like, no, sir. All right, so now I'm going to get a bowl. I'm going to put these potatoes in the bowl because as soon as the wings are done, I'm going to put these potatoes in there. Actually, I'm going to fry these on the stovetop, actually, in the interest of saving time. I'm going to put these in cold water, and I'm going to put some salt in them. Yeah, I'm going to put this. I think this is fine. It's veggies. It's fine. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to put pink Himalayan sea salt in here. I'm going to let that sit for a couple minutes. And I'm going to clean this real quick. Yeah, like steak fries, Brie. Yeah, exactly. Brie, I think I asked you your birthday, right? It's not March. It's April, isn't it? Is it April or is it the end of March? Hold on. I feel like I'm just trying to remember because I feel like, oh God, is it today? Because I know we started Aries season. That's right. Happy Aries season to my Aries. Happy Aries season. Your guys' season started today. So happy Aries season. And let me tell y'all, I feel it. I could feel the vibe. I could feel the fucking Aries vibe. I love it. I got an Aries moon. And it's so funny because I feel like it's my only Aries placement, but I always fucking vibe so hard with the Aries energy. I love it. As you should be. Yes, Santina. See, yay! I remember. I'm like, I feel like somebody was in. I mean, I know somebody else is in March too, but I remember. Yeah, it feels nice. It does, and it's the new start of the astrological season. We're going to be talking more about that on Sunday. Actually, we're going to be discussing the Mandela effect and like shifting timelines, and then we're also going to be talking about the new astrological year. So I'm excited. You guys know we love these topics. We love them. We're here for them. We love them. We love them. So, yeah. So, happy Aries season. Woo woo to my Aries. That's right. It's like that boss bitch energy. I just love it. And I'm literally like, I'm flowing in it. For real. I'm just like, hey, I'm just flowing in it. Flowing in it. Let me take a picture of that because wow, somebody finally listened and like it took wow. Wow. Oh my God. Oh Lord, guys. I feel like this Virgo person is gonna try to scoop me up. For real, they really are. So anyway, so yeah, so happy Aries season. I'm excited. So whoever's Aries is birthday today, happy birthday to you guys. So I was doing a reading earlier, guys, and this is why I say like sometimes the readings or like me recording things and sometimes things get wonky. Sometimes I gotta re-record shit. Like, yo, I did a reading earlier. Literally, I had to literally lay down for like an hour after I was done. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. And mind you, thank God that I did because I had to get up and go walk Brookers, and then I had a client right after Brookers, and then I was coming on, to do the live, and so. It's funny because I kept saying to myself, I'm like, nope, get up. Like I kept saying, get up, get up. This reading literally made me Pass the fuck out. I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. It did me in. It did me in. So guys, let me show you. Okay? Hold on, guys. Normally I do this when I'm cooking. Thank God I haven't really been in the food, but let me just do this. Okay. So now that that's been backed, let me show you what I got from Chipotle that I'm going to eat with my wings, right? Because I didn't get any meat at Chipotle either. I didn't get any meat at all. I literally got everything veggie because I said, well, I'm going to make the wings for myself and I'm not going to get anything extra, no extra meat. What the hell? I was like, I can't do it, right? So this is what I got. The only thing that's in here is beans, the pico de gallo, peppers at the bottom, the corn, the little bit of cheese, and the little tiny bit of the sour cream. And that's it. That's it. That's all this is. That's all this is. That's all that is. I had a little couple bites earlier because I was hungry. A bitch was hungry. So I had a couple bites earlier to get me through until I knew that I was going to be doing the cooking. So that's what I did. And let me tell you something. I got to say, when I eat like this, because this might actually be another spiritual class that I could record. This might be another spiritual class because I literally was just talking to Aaron about this. Like I find myself eating more so like at the feel of my body. Like I don't technically eat lunch, breakfast, dinner. Like I don't. I literally eat by the flow of my body. It's called the circadian method. I believe it's what it's called, circadian, meaning that if you feel like eating when your body rises, then that's what you do. If not, then you wait. If you feel like eating, you know what I'm saying? Like you literally just give yourself the flow of eating when you feel the vibe is right. And sometimes on certain days, guys, that could be nothing. When I tell you that I've gone days without eating because I've literally been surviving on my energy, I kid you not. I swear to God. Ask AM, I've told her, I'd be like, yo, bitch, I haven't fucking eaten in days. And she'd be like, what? Like, I swear to God. I swear to God. What do you think monks do? They eat, don't get me wrong, but you don't see that they be sitting there and they just be in such a flow that they don't even feel like they gotta eat. That be happening to me on more than one occasion, let me tell you. I love it, don't get me wrong, because I be getting shit done. But when I do eat, I eat. I like to eat, because you gotta feed your body, you gotta feed your soul. But yeah, it's funny. I'm telling you. I'm gonna have to do a little video about that. Because let me tell you, it's the best way to eat. I literally just be like somebody be like, you hungry? I'll be like, I'm all right. Like I could eat, but I'm like, that's why I be like so iffy sometimes. Like when you see me being an iffy bitch and I'm like, I don't know what I want to eat, or I don't know what I mean. It's because my body is just, my body's trying to figure out what the fuck it needs. That's what it is. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, let's turn over here. Let me put you guys over here. Hold on. All right, let me put you guys over here. Hi! I hope you saw my video where I was talking about everybody's readings and everything like that. I hope you got it. Guys, that's kind of honestly how my readings flow sometimes too. I swear to God. Listen, in the beginning, when somebody would book a reading with me, I would literally do it right away. I would always do it right away. And don't get me wrong, they would be still what the client needed. They would still be amazing. The client would always give me positive feedback. Like it would still be amazing, okay? But it's nothing compared to when I do it when the fucking energy feels the right, like at the right time. Like when I kid you not, like when I say there'll be certain times where I'm like, I'll sit and I'll be like, okay, let me get this done or whatever. And I'll sit and I just can't do it. And I'll be like, I'm not feeling it. And then all of a sudden when I feel it, all of a sudden mad shit be coming out. I kid you not, I swear to God, may the Lord strike me down dead right fucking now if I'm fucking lying. I'm telling you. So now I just stopped telling people, I just literally stopped saying, I'm like, I'll try, I'll get it done with okay. I'm like, but I'm just gonna do when the flow is right. Because that's when you guys get your shit. That's when you get your your best mensajes, as I would say. Let's use this one, guys. Let's use this one. I think I have. Yep, I do. Oh, it killed me today not to be able to. Hold on, guys. It killed me today not to be able to have my little Mexican breakfast, my huevo ranchero, because I have my tostadas and everything like that, and I got my black bean, everything. I got everything. But I was like, I'm not doing the no carbs this week. And so I was like, I can't have the tostada. I'm like, I can't have the ranchero without the tostada. I'm like, I can't. I can't. All right. So I'm turning this on because I'm going to make Micah's fries now as well. Let me show you guys what they look like so far. Let me show you guys what they look like so far. Can you see them? Okay. That's what they look like so far. All right. Now, mind you, if I'm not really feeling it, never comes out. Exactly. Melanie, exactly. You got it, girl. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And oh my God, you guys, I'm very ADD today. Sorry, very ADD today. It's my energy. I'm telling you. I'm like, I'm telling you. You guys remember when I was telling you that that movie, like Water for Chocolate, como agua para chocolate, or whatever, and how Tita used to you would hear her narrating about what she's doing to the food and all that stuff, whatever the case. There's a lady on TikTok. There's a couple, actually. They have like a really nice, calming, soothing voice. They do their videos like that, and it makes me feel like I'm watching the movie. Oh my God. Oh my God, I lost another potato. That's hilarious. Literally lost another potato. Hilarious. All right. So now those are going to be frying up. I'm going to fry those up, right? We're going to sit for a second. Because we still have about 18 minutes until the actual wings are done. And then I'll have to make my sauce because I'm doing garlic Parmesan wings for myself paired with my side of veggies. And I want to say I want those potatoes to sit on one side, maybe like 6 minutes. Let's see. Let me say 6 minutes. All right, so I have 6 minutes before I got to go and turn those potatoes. So, yeah. Oh, I can't wait to make the I hope my Parmesan cheese is still fresh. I literally, like I said, just got it from Walmart. So hopefully. But how's everybody else doing on their Monday? How did everybody do during the full moon? Is everybody good? Did everybody make it out all right? I feel like there was a lot of craziness during the full moon for people, and then some people were just literally chilling. I was literally chilling, and then I feel like some other people they went completely bonkers. So I'm curious as to see like what elements maybe felt certain things, because I feel like I don't know. I'm just saying, for me personally, the full moon for me was fucking great. It was fucking great. Like absolutely fucking great. I was even outside because I was taking my nephew home, and then I was coming back, and I was out, and I was present in it too. Like it felt so nice. The full moon for me was fucking great. And I think y'all know we were all together on the full moon. We had a nice time on our like we were literally fucking chilling. I mean, I felt amazing. I hope you guys did too. I hope you guys were able to like purge a lot and release and This is so funny because I feel like literally I've only been on here for 29 minutes, and how fast am I doing my shit? You guys know I like to try to keep it real fucking simple, man. The wings are almost done. My fucking veggies are right there. Like it's totally fine. I have my Pellegrino. Like it's fine. That's good to hear. What about you, Brie? How do you feel? Because you guys are fire signs, yes? And I feel like I heard from some fire signs that it was just like I feel like for some fire signs it was no bueno. I just feel like it looked like for some fire signs that it was just no bueno. Nice. Okay, good. Yes. You see? See? I love it. I love it. And I honestly have to say, like, I honestly, do you have any big plans? What are you gonna do? Any thoughts? How's it going as far, I'm gonna be doing a live tomorrow. So then I'll be doing readings tomorrow. So like I'll answer questions tomorrow. But fill me in on anything to fill me in on yet, anything kind of panning out yet, or no? I get my nails done this week, guys, so these are going to be done. And my sister says she has like another cool design, but I don't know. I'm still thinking about what designs to do too. I gotta cut them down. I do. Now I've heard that name. Why have I heard that name? Who is that? Why have I heard that name, Brie? All right, hold on. I gotta switch these over. I gotta flip these over. And no, you see, I had said I have heard that name before. That's what I'm saying. I've heard that name before. Okay. I'm gonna say 3 more minutes on that side. Yeah, see, I was right, guys. I was right. I was right. Um, oh, that's cool. You want to do it up, right? I keep saying like every year, I keep saying, like for birthday season or whatever case, I'm gonna do it up, and then I always end up like seeking peace and calmness. Is that weird? Do you ever feel like that, Brie? Like on your birthday, do you ever have a birthday where you just wanna like chill, like relax, or do you always feel very amped up, like want to go out, like do what you gotta do? Like, is it always like a regular? Because I always wonder, I'm like, am I like a freak? I'm like, because literally I'm always like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna do this, and then I literally always just end up either going to like a dinner or like just being home and chilling and relaxing. Which either way, it doesn't bother me. It's a break. No, you're like me. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I definitely am 1 year willing to just travel for sure. 1 year I'm completely gonna be totally into like traveling, and maybe it might be somewhere peaceful. But yeah. Oh well, yeah. No, you're definitely in your element, honey. You got to go out this year with all the like I said, all the dating, the fun, anything like that. Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. Like more chill. Get out. Like, that's cool. I like that. I see. I thought I was the only one. I thought I was the only one. I was like, I'm such a freak. All right, so I'm just flipping these over, guys. I'm gonna show you a little bit of what they look like. So I'm gonna flip them over. It's so funny, guys, how like there's one that like I flipped over, but it was on top of like another fry, so like the top never cooked. Oh my god, it's so funny. It's so funny. Okay, let me show you guys. Let me show you a little bit of what I'm looking for when I'm making these fries. You see how some of them are getting nice and brown and like crisp and stuff? So when it starts getting like this, when they start getting like this, I gotta start paying attention to them fast because, you know, real quick, if you don't pay attention and you don't scoop them out, there we go. Real quick, if you don't pay attention and you don't scoop them out, them shits is automatically like out of nowhere, they fucking burn and you're like, what the fuck happened? And you're like, what? You know? So I always get a napkin and put it on the plate because I want any extra grease to be off of the potatoes. We still got about 9 minutes on our wings, and then I can make my sauce. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All right. So let me start taking out the stuff for the sauce, guys. So I have leftover. Oh my God, guys, please, 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 please. Oh, this is even better. Even better, bro. Even better. I'm making a quick little change to my menu. Okay, making a quick little change. Do I have any over here? Oh, that's what I think I'm gonna do. Quick change. Quick change. We are gonna do garlic soy Asiago wings. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do. This is still good too. Yes. Oh my God, this is about to be fucking bomb right now. All right, guys, we're about to make this concoction right the fuck now. Oh my God, this is gonna be so good. Because you know what? I feel like it's gonna tie in really nice to these veggies here, like a little like an Asian inspired type of thing. Because I only have these veggies on the side, so this is gonna be fucking bomb, bro. Oh my God, oh my God, I can taste that. I can taste that. All right, so now I'm getting another bowl with the paper towel to put the wings in as well so that they could also drain. I mean, the air fryer really already drains up quite a bit of the grease, but meat is meat, okay? It's juicy or whatever, so it still kind of gives that residual, you know? That sounds so good. I want to make honey ginger sriracha glaze the next time I make wings. You know, I started juicing. I juiced yesterday and I have it in the fridge, right? So tomorrow I'm technically juicing in the morning, technically. In the morning for breakfast, I'm going to have juice instead of having a meal. And then for lunch, and then I'm going to have like a salad or whatever. But there's this ginger drink that I want to make that's with the juicer. I'm excited to get the fresh ginger. These wings are looking bomb already. ¡Ay, puñeta, me quemé! ¡Puñeta, me quemé! I burned myself, guys. Hold on. Okay. This is Micah's fries, guys. That's how we want it to look. Okay. I do got to take pictures of these things when I put them together. But they ain't nothing like fresh fries, okay? And that's a red potato, so it's going to be so good. Okay. So I'm going to take some leftover, okay, because the wings are almost done. So we're getting ready to just plate this bitch up. I just want a little bit of this because I don't want this to overpower the wings. Okay, so I'm only gonna put it really like a little bit because I really just want a little glaze over my 5 pieces. Because me and Mike I'm giving him 5 pieces, I'm taking 5 pieces. So I really just want to make a small glaze. I don't want to do nothing crazy. Okay, I just want to glaze the wings. I don't want to get too crazy here. Okay, I really don't. Then I'm gonna do some garlic soy sauce. Just maybe like a little bit of a splash. Maybe a couple splashes, just a little couple splashes in there to really get that soy kind of garlicky type of taste or whatever. And then I'm going to throw in some fucking Asiago cheese in here because it is still fresh. Yes, the fuck it is. Yes, the fuck it is. I'm going to throw that in there. This is still good, so I'm going to hold on to it because I could probably use it in a recipe tomorrow or something if need be. So I'm going to hold on to it. Okay. Now, this is what it looks like. I'm going to mix it. All right. I'm going to mix it, and then I think I'm just going to warm this up a little bit. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this away. I'm going to take my Pellegrino and I'm going to put it in the freezer for now so that by the time I'm done, it'll be nice and cold because the Pellegrino cold is very appetizing, but warm it is not. Almost 3 more minutes. And I have your fries are all done. Everything's all set. They're almost done, Micah. They're 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
1 more minute.
2 minutes.
I want every single
Here,
one.
I'm going to give you this plate, okay?
I want every single one of those chicken wings on my plate.
No, you're going to have 5. I'm going to have 5.
What? That's not fair.
And here's your fries,
That's
okay?
6. 6?
No. All right, guys. I'm going to plate up Micah's real quick and take a picture. And then I will show you guys. I put some salt on his as well. Let me get some ketchup for him because he loves ketchup. All right, guys, let me show you Micah's before I grab mine. This is Micah's, guys. Can you guys see? So let me take a picture of Micah's because Micah's is going to be different than mine's. Let's try one of these fries. These fries are bomb. All right. These are mine. Okay, I'm gonna throw them in here with this little mix that I just made, and I'm gonna warm it up in the microwave, and I'm gonna see how it turns out. Let's see how this turns out. Let me move you guys. Hold on. I had to try the potato to make sure that it tasted decent for him, but I could only try one because, again, no carbs. So let's put this in here for like a minute. And we're going to get my stuff plated. We're going to start plating. I didn't even need this, to be honest, actually. But those potatoes were really good for Micah. I know that he'll like them. I don't think he'll have like a problem with them. All right, guys. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna plate this up too, so I can warm this up. All right, we're gonna warm this up. Okay. All right, let me mix this. We're gonna mix it. We're gonna mix it. We're gonna mix it. So these are Alfredo Asiago wings. Alfredo Asiago wings. And in a minute, I will let y'all know how this tastes because we will sit down. But I gotta plate it really quickly. I'm only gonna plate a couple. Let me take a picture of these by themselves, actually. They look really good as a picture by themselves. Oh my God, they look so good. Who says that we can't eat good with no carbs and no sugar? Who said it? Who said that? Who said? Who said? Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, this is I have a stain here on my shirt, guys. All right, so now let me plate this. Because I'm going to put a couple. I'm not going to put all of them, but I'm going to put a couple. I'm going to do like... That's what we got, guys. Pretty yummy, right? Okay. Let me do something here. Hold on. I'm going to cover this because we're getting ready to sit and eat, and I'm not playing. All right, we're getting ready to sit and eat now. Hold on, because now I can take off my glasses. All right. Ooh, good, because I'm hungry. Good, 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 because I'm so hungry. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello. All right. So let me just mix up my stuff here. And again, so you guys could see literally nothing but veggies here. The peppers, the beans, the corn, the cheese, and a little bit of the sour cream. So, and when I say, because I know people are gonna be like, but there's sugar in this, there's sugar in that. When I mean no sugar, no carbs, I mean like for me this week it's gonna be no pasta, no rice, no, no bread, no carby stuff like that. And the no sugar is gonna be like no ice cream, no soda, shit like that, like nothing sugary like that. All right. So, mm, mm. This was in itself is good. And obviously I didn't make this, but the wings is gonna be the thing right now. So let's see. Mm. For some reason, something here is a little too salty. And the little chipotle thing that they put together, it's a little too salty. Hey, Joanna. Mm. Yeah, something they made something a little too salty. I wonder if it's the cheese. I feel like it's the queso. It's windy over here, guys. Okay. It's windy to the point that the wind is talking. You know that howling of the wind when the wind talks to you? Okay. Ready? I'm going in. Let's try the wing. Look at that freaking cheese. Look at that freaking cheese. Okay. Mm. Wow. You don't even really. Mm. That aftertaste tastes good. Mm. Mm. That's tangy. Mm. I taste the Alfredo, the mix of the Alfredo, the Asiago. Mm. So good. Look at that. I eat the whole damn thing. Mmm. Zingy. That's got a nice bite to it. Mm-hmm. Not bad at all, guys. Oh my god. So good. I'm so proud of myself today. Listen to temptation. The temptation. And then I said to myself, oh, well, you know, you could get a diet soda that doesn't have sugar. Get a diet soda. Get a diet soda. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I was like, bitch, shut up. I literally was. I was like, bitch, shut up. I was like trying to get me to get a fucking soda. I legit was. I was like, bitch, I am not the one. I was like, do not fuck with me today, bro. I said, do not fuck with me today. So I got me the Pellegrino. And not for nothing. Not for nothing, but this Pellegrino, let me tell you something. I've had this Pellegrino before. This is what I normally get. I don't know if you guys remember. They have these San Pellegrinos that are mixed with the sparkling water plus some juice in there, right? And it's so good. Like it's so good, right? I've tried this by itself before, like the regular water. And I remember one time I tried it, I was like, ew. Like it just took me aback. And now I try it and I'm like, oh my God, it's really good. And it's a really good quality water. You know what, Joanna? That'll pass, honey. Get yourself like a sparkling fizzy water with no sugar. That'll pass. Cause trust me, that's how I felt. Like I was like, I needed something a little sparkly in my mouth, and I got that San Pellegrino water, and it did the trick. It really did. Mm-hmm. Slowly but surely, that's how I feel about soda. Like I'll get it here and there because my body doesn't even really take it anymore that much. You know what I mean? I have my little Pisces cup out with my water. So I've been drinking a lot of it today. Like I literally was like, oh no, bitch. Get a sparkling water. It'll pass. All right. Let's try this one, guys. Let's see. Mm-hmm. That's a good wing. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because you know how like some wings they're like really really good, right? And you want to have a lot of them, but the flavor overpowers the actual meat. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Like when you get those wings and it's like they're so good and you like the sauce so much, but because the sauce is so much and you can't like dip it on the side or something like that, whatever, it just like I feel like it takes away from the flavor of the actual meat. Excuse me. This doesn't do that. This doesn't do that. The outer flavor is there, but then when you dip into that meat, boy, mm, damn, damn, Elisa, you did it again, bitch. You did it again, bitch. I'm gonna tell you, I put a lot of love into these wings. Well, first off, because I wanted them so my son could eat them. Because I was so excited when he ate them yesterday. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you guys. He doesn't know this. Do you guys remember when we were manifesting, right? When I was, we were talking about manifesting, whatever. One of the things you did, Future. Oh my God, you're gonna love her. You're gonna love her. I have two friends and clients that have already done it with her as well since I've recommended her. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. So, do you guys remember? So, remember when I was manifesting stuff? I was actually manifesting. One of the things that I was manifesting was for Micah to eat better. I'm not even lying. As a matter of fact, I think I have the list, but my list is private, but I have it. Okay, I have put that I wanted him to like start eating better, and I've been having it in my head, like about eating better, whatever. So like when I've been making the meal plans, I'll make a meal plan for him as well, and I'll start incorporating some, things that he can have or whatever. And on my meal plan, mm, something was burning me here. On my meal plan, I put the wings and I put the same thing for him, like for dinner, lunch, whatever. I put the same thing. I put wings for him as well. Well, um, I manifested for him to eat that shit. because he's always eating fucking junk. And I kept saying, nope, I gotta have him eat something different, eat better, whatever. So little does he know. Because he's like, oh, these wings are nice. I'm like, oh, yeah, I know you like those. I'm like, I'm so glad. I'm like, that's great. And when he said, hey, mom, can you make them again? I'm like, sure. I said, whatever you want. You guys, don't you notice? Did you notice earlier in the live? Did you notice earlier in the live that he was out? He actually came out and showed his face and he was nice. Did you guys peep that? We were playing, messing around. Mm-hmm. I manifested that shit. I put on my list as well. More harmonious relationship with my son. Meaning like I don't want to always feel like I'm gonna fuck him up. You know what I'm saying? Because he's always being so silly, whatever. So I literally put on my list a more harmonious relationship with my son. And we've been having the best time. His cousin was here over the weekend. We all had a nice time. My nephew was telling me the sweetest things. He was like, Tita Melissa, you're like so nice and blah, 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 like you're generous. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, stop it. It was so cute. It was cute. I was telling him the importance of, the fact that Micah loves him and that Micah always has his back. Mm. I really want the rest of my wings, but damn, I feel full, to be honest. I really do. Mm. It's so good, guys. And look at that, just veggies and the wings. That's it. And I only had 2 wings. I still have 3 left. I think I'm gonna eat them. I think I could probably save them tomorrow for lunch. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I have to fast for it. But it doesn't bother me because my appointment's very early in the morning, and I don't eat in the morning like that anyway, hardly ever. Like I always wait till like like a brunch time. I always wait. So that doesn't bother me. So that'll be nice. So that when I am done with my appointment, I get home, I can have that as like a light brunch, and then I'll make something for dinner. So I don't. I was talking to my sister today. Oh my gosh, she's funny. I was talking to her today, and she said to me, "I have a surprise for you." And I said, "What?" Because because mind you, it's not that I don't like surprises, guys. It's not that. Like honestly, it's really not that. Like I don't mind a nice surprise. I really don't. I don't mind a nice surprise. Like I've had people surprise me, with nice little things before, and it's always been such a nice feeling, because it hardly ever happened, type of shit. So don't get me wrong, I do love surprises. I don't mind surprises, like a surprise trip or whatever. I don't mind. Listen, I don't mind, right? So I was telling my sister, I was like, that's so nice. I was like, that's so sweet. I was like, you already know I said how I am because I was telling her, I said, you already know how I am. I said, I hardly ever get surprises or whatever. I said, so that's nice. She said, I said, I'm actually starting to like surprises. I said, I feel like they're nice, depending or whatever. So then she starts telling me something about, oh, well, I'll kind of warn you like ahead of time before the surprise comes or some shit like that. And I was like, I said, hold on a second. I was like, well, what do you mean? I was like, it's starting to sound. I said, listen, I said, let me tell you something. I'm cool with surprises. I'm down with surprises. I said, but if it's a person, I said, I'm gonna have to need to know ahead of time. I said, as long as it's not a person, I'm gonna need to know ahead of time. I said, because I don't mind a surprise here or there, but if it's gonna be like somebody, I said, I'm gonna need to know because I don't do pop-ups and I don't do none of that. And then also I told her, I said, I would have preferred if maybe you told me Friday and then I only had to wait the next day. I said, as opposed to you telling me Monday and now I got to wait all the way till Saturday. But the reason why that happened is because I know that they're working on me with my patients, and I actually told her, I said, you know what? That's great. I said, something to look forward to. I said, that's great. I said, I'll be here. I said, I'll be here. I'll be home. I said, so no, damn, them fucking wings are good. No, I'm going to save them. I'm going to save them. Oh my God. Guys, listen. Linda, listen. You guys know that I do not recommend or like whatever. I just don't. I will not, unless I'm using something or eating something or whatever. Like, I will never, ever. I won't, because I feel like a lot of people do that to make a buck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on TikTok. Oh my God, it's all I see is sponsors and endorsements and all this stuff. And listen, that's all nice and dandy, but I can't. Can you imagine? That's a lot of things to recommend to people to be on top. No, I can only recommend what I'm truly. Did you try it? Hello? Did you have them?
I don't like the chicken. It tastes weird. That tastes as good as the other one. Never mind. I ate 3 of them.
Oh, you did?
See?
Oh, good.
I'm gonna save 2 for later.
Oh, yeah? What about the fries?
I don't like the fries.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I didn't even eat one. Didn't even touch one. Look. Didn't touch a single fry. Still in the same exact place.
Can you try one? Can you try one?
No.
I just need your opinion. I just need you to try one. Dip it in the ketchup.
Nope.
He's used to, the fake food. He's used to McDonald's fries and Wendy's fries. So it's like when the real fry hits him in the ass, he don't fucking know. That's okay. We're gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Don't worry. I'm gonna get him. Because like I said, I am manifesting the healthier eating and all that good stuff. Because you know what, guys? If you have a child, especially if you have a Capricorn child or you know a Capricorn or anything like that, just so y'all know, Capricorns are not, they don't do very well when they have things that have like dyes in them, because their energy is already so crazy as it is that when you add extra shit that's gonna be fucking with your energy on top of that, on somebody's energy that's already fucking jittery type of shit, it does not fare well with them. So like the Gatorades, I stopped getting them. He doesn't really realize that I stopped getting them, but I stopped slowly but surely getting them. The Gatorades, the chips, like the Doritos, the red, all that shit. People be wondering why their kids be bonkers. That's why. That's some of the reasons why. It's the fucking food, bro. It's the fucking food. That's why when Micah was little, when he was very little, that's why I said I was doing like the craziest shit as a mom. Because for some reason, I don't know, don't ask me why, but I just felt like I needed to prepare his vessel. I don't know why. So I would make things from scratch. I'm telling you. And then plus, hello, my poor little baby came to this fucking earth with so many goddamn allergies as it was when he first was bendito. Ask people that knew me back then, they'd be like, oh my God, you don't understand what she had to go through. Like I was literally out of my damn mind making things from scratch, the almond milk and then the cooking, the crap. I was insane. And the amount of money that I had to spend, but I did it because it was my baby and I had to do it. And I was like, no, that's no. So I'm trying to get his body back to that level. I want to get his body back to like a more neutral level because they're like, I'll admit it. For the past, maybe I want to say 2 years, like since we've been in the pandemic, I've been letting him eat like what he wants, whatever he has a taste for. As long as he's eating, I've been okay with it. But now I'm not okay with it. Now I'm like, okay, no, you're 12. I'm like, you're growing up. I'm like, you're getting into being like a boy now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, so now I gotta make sure I'm getting you the right things with the right, possible nutrients and vitamins that you need. I'm like, I still have a job to do, sir. That's what I tell him. I'm like, I still have a job to do. I'm like, I still got to raise you. I'm like, and part of that is making sure that you are nourished. What happened now?
Wash my hands. Is it water?
But you know, I have my computer over here. He was basically like, you know, with the when he washed his hands and then he's like over here like this, you know, and I'm just like, whatever. Because what am I gonna do? Get upstairs, fucking water. I'm like, whatever, get out of here. Yeah, it was pretty pricey. It was pretty pricey because at one point Micah literally had like a gluten milk and grain like there was literally when I tell you there was a whole I think I still have all his documents if I'm being honest. I think I couldn't fucking believe it that some of the stuff I just kept. Like some of the things I was like, no, I gotta keep this because I have to remember that I went through this shit. I had to make everything from scratch. Guys, my mom could tell you. My mom could tell you. Literally. But then I basically, when I started to do things for him from scratch, that's when I kind of started my health journey as well, you know, because it started when I was pregnant. It really did. Like I was crazy when I was pregnant. Nothing but fruits and veggies, good stuff, wholesome things. Like I was like, nope. Because once they told me that the baby feels what you feel, and I knew that the baby could feel like depression and all that stuff. Oh no, I got my shit together real quick. I really did. The mom instinct kicked in me. Okay. When I tell you that this little baby was fucking happy, this little shit was so fucking happy. He was constantly moving around in my belly. He was constantly fucking moving. Guys, I swear to God, I'm not even lying. Ask my mom. Like, I would be like, Ma, you know what's so funny? I'm like, is that Micah's still like that? I'm like, he's still like, guys, he literally, I was up all the time. He's like a fucking night owl. Like, I was up constantly with this dude, constantly. And I'd always be like telling my mom, I'm like, I just want to sleep. And she's like, he's gonna be up for you or something. That's what I'm telling you. She's like, he's not gonna want to sleep. And sure enough, when he came out the fucking womb, that boy cried at night. He cried. He would not want to sleep at night. He did his best sleeping during the day. Like, and I had to listen and I wouldn't fight against what he needed. I was blessed enough to be at home with him. So I went with his rhythm. I let him fucking cry at night. And then I would pick him up and I would just fucking console him because my mom would say, leave him there. And I'd be like, no, I can't. And I would tell her, I can't. I can't. She'd be like, no, you got to leave him. And I'd be like, no. I'm like, I can't. I'm like, I cannot hear that cry. I'm like, I cannot do that to my baby. I'm like, I can't. So I would literally go and I would cave in and she would get so mad every time. She'd get mad at me every time. She'd be like, you see, this is why he's crying for you. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, this is what he needs, obviously. I said, let him do his thing at night. I was like, and then just let him sleep in the day. I'm like, it's fine. I'm okay with it. I'm like, as long as I'm okay with it, I'm like, you should be too. So that's how Micah's Flo and I was. Like, he would literally always keep me up at night. And then I would be resting during the day because that's when he would rest. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Every time that I would put him down, it was like he didn't want to be apart from me. And I didn't want to be apart from him. And so I was like, why am I doing this? Like, why am I putting us through this fucking trauma? So I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it and I didn't do it. I'll admit it. I was not the mom to be like, oh, cry it out method. No, que si fuck a cry it out method. No. No, I couldn't do it. I wanted to because the crying drove me crazy, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. He cried and there I was. And every time he cried and I came running. Yes, I did. I'll admit it. Yes, I did. I had to give him what he needed. I just couldn't. I couldn't. It broke my soul. I would hear him crying in the next room, and it was like, oh my God, like you would hear his little cry, and I would look at my mom, and she'd be like, don't go. And I'd be like, I can't. And I would just go and I'd cave and I'd be done. And I told her at one point, I was like, I'm done with this. I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm like, I'm not training him. I'm not doing it. I said, he's not a dog. I'm not doing it. I'm like, I'm just going to go with the flow, and that's it. And that's exactly what I did. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. Like I could not. I don't know. I mean, any moms out there, what do you guys think? Could you? I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Call it codependency or what have you. I don't think it's codependency. I just felt that my child needed me and I needed to be there. I wasn't going to create more trauma. I just felt like I needed to, if he cried, there I was. I needed him to know that I was there at his worst of times. And I needed him to get that message, because babies are smart. So if he cried and I didn't come, bam, there goes the fucking trauma being created. Fuck whatever that fucking doctor said. You didn't think about the trauma, did you, sir, when you were writing your little book? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, that type of cry that my baby was doing, I didn't know. That was not for attention. That was like, help me, like come get me, mom. Like I'm here. Like come help me. Like I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And I didn't. And I didn't. And you know what? I honestly really do feel as if it's helped our relationship today because me doing that would have created a lot of trauma where I think we probably would have had a violent relationship. You know what I mean? I feel like maybe I would have struggled with him and maybe I would have had to do a lot of like, hitting and I didn't want to go down that route. I really didn't. Wow. Wow. Really? 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 And I don't even have words for this. Hold on, let me just block this because I don't have words for oh. Oh, thank you, Bree. Oh my god. I was in Bree, I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it, but I'm just sitting here and I'm just like, yeah, listen, it's what happens. I don't really truly know what that was about because I feel like I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, at any rate, I couldn't do it to my baby. I couldn't do it. And I think that it's helped our relationship. I really do because we could have had a very different relationship up until now. You know what I mean? Now we have like a fun, silly, like relationship and it's fine. It's chill. He knows his place, but he still knows he comes and he can tell me whatever. It's created more of a blessing of a relationship as opposed to like, oh my God, I have to raise this child. I can't believe it. Because I don't want him to ever feel like that, you know? And he doesn't, because I'm like, you love me? And then he's like, Mom, shut up, whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'm like, I know you do. I'm like, whatever. I'm like, I know you do, because I know he does. Like, I know he does. He's just like Capricorns are very like, they're very cold, like he doesn't show, like a lot of his emotion or whatever. But I get it out of him, I be in there messing with him and shit. I get it out of him. I almost want to go and see who this person is. This the energy's been a little odd. I have to say, there's been a lot of like a little bit of like weird energy going around, like circulating on like YouTube, whatever. But I honestly, I just get a kick out of it, bendito. I really do get a kick out of it. Do you guys see how like? Do you guys see? Do you see how shit like that? Like honestly, like I say, shit like that don't even fucking bother me anymore. It really doesn't. Like I'm telling you right now, somebody could literally sit here and tell me, "You fucking fat bitch, blah blah. You're good for nothing." Like literally, somebody could come and break me the fuck down, and I'll probably look at them and say, "Okay." I'll be like, "Good to know your opinion." I'll be like, "Good to know." I literally would not care. I wouldn't give a shit. That's a dangerous woman when she don't give a shit. That's a dangerous woman when you don't give a shit. It's very dangerous. It's très dangereux. It's really dangerous. Bro, it really is dangerous because like I will, and even more so, I think I was telling you guys, this is perfect time to leeway into this because the four fours here. 4 people, 4 likes. It's perfect timing. So I was me and Ann were talking about how that I was well first I was discussing with her how many times I wanted to get my Reiki done a year because I feel that with what I do and my gifts and abilities and things like that, I have to have a clearing. I really do have to get a clearing every so often. And so I'm thinking probably every 4 months we were talking about it because every 4 months would be 4 times a year. So I'm definitely thinking I'm gonna do it 4 times a year because we if you think about it, guys, we invest so much money into stupid shit. And instead of realizing that we have to invest the money into ourselves, like stuff like that. massages, clearings, balancings, right? Of like our energy. It's the most important thing I feel that we need to make sure we take care of. And so it's one of the things that I'm making sure I bring to the forefront in 2022 is making sure that I get cleared every so often, and just clearing myself every so often as well. Because I can do it myself, but I prefer to seek it from someone else because I feel like they can really take that energy that maybe I'm not willing to dig deep enough to get out. And so I feel like if I go to somebody else to do it, even though I can do it, I just feel like you got to invest in yourself anyway. So I'm investing in my fucking self this year. Y'all need to do the same. I'm telling you, it's time. It's time. It's time. Damn, them wings are so good. I really want the rest of them, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm super proud of myself today. Like I was like, cause I promised you guys, I said we're back to business here. Everything's back to business, because I felt like I needed to recuperate from my fucking birthday week. I really did. It was almost like when you go on vacation and then you got to recover from that fucking vacation after you get back from vacation because you got to get everything together, because the things you let slip have to make up somehow. That's how I felt. So now I know that. So for next year, I think I'm going to schedule that time in for myself and maybe I'll just do like 2 weeks off or something like that. Like now I know, I think I know now to plan better for next year because that shit took me for a loop a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, it took me for a loop. I said, damn, I felt behind for a second. I was like, I never get behind. Like I literally felt overwhelmed and behind. I said, oh no. I said, not over here, bitch. I was like, not in 2022. I said, oh no. So I very quickly had to get a lot of shit done. I said, oh no. So we're back to business, folks. We're back to business. Right? It is. Yeah. I was like, I should have just done like a straight up like 2 weeks. I need to learn. I gotta learn. But now I did. Now I did. So so tomorrow, I wanna say normally I'm always around like maybe like 11 or 12 is when I go live to do like what's coming for your element for like the money career finance that I'm gonna do for tomorrow. But I have a doctor's appointment. So most likely, I think, guys, I'm gonna do like maybe around the same time like this, like maybe 2 or 3 is when I'll go live to do what's coming for your element for money, career, finance. Remember on Tuesdays we do that. So I'll do that and I'll see you guys for that tomorrow. I'm gonna get going because I gotta clean up and then I gotta clear my energy again, and then I gotta go and I have readings to do. So I'm working on them, guys. They are coming. Um, I'm trying to see who's definitely is gonna get theirs today. Who am I feeling that's definitely gonna get theirs today that I felt the energy from? There's a couple. I'm gonna work on them throughout the day because that's what I'm doing now. I'm just gonna work on them throughout the day. So look out for them, guys, between today and tomorrow, okay? And then I'll see you guys tomorrow during the live. Thanks for hopping on, guys. Bree, can you do me a favor? Can you I mean if you feel comfortable, do you feel comfortable sending me your address? Because I like to always, like people that I feel close to or whatever, I like to send them a little something, for their birthday or whatever. So I would like to send you a little something if you don't mind. So just email me your address if you feel comfortable. Um, and you're close, so hopefully I could get it to you by your birthday. I'm pretty sure. I mean, we're literally. I still have time. Yeah, I didn't do any. I didn't do anything today, Melanie. I didn't do anything today. I just did the cooking thing today, but tomorrow. So tomorrow when I come on the live is when I'm gonna do the for the element for the money career finance. So that's gonna be tomorrow, honey. But I didn't do it today. Today was just the cooking, okay? But yeah, so tomorrow during the live, I'm good. So you didn't miss it yet, honey. You didn't miss anything at all. All right. Bye guys. I am going to continue to no carbs, no sugar today, man. But I feel good. I feel good. We're getting there, guys. I feel good. So, love you guys. Oh, got you, honey. Oh, then yeah, it should hopefully it should upload before the end of the day. Like I hope it does it before the end of the day. But I never know. YouTube, you already know. YouTube is like all over the place. So I never freaking know. All right. Bye guys. I'll see you mañana. All right, let me click this.